becomes Todd Gurley, his third Pro Bowl in 4 seasons. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. For Drew Brees, this his 12th Pro Bowl nomination. Though he hasn't played all 12 years, but still, what a career and what a season. And to do it at this age, unbelievable.
Not too bad for a guy who turned 40 the week leading up to the NFC Championship game. He keeps himself in such superb physical condition and still loves everything that goes along with football. He may play till he's 60.
The Titans' Jarrell Casey on the tackle. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On the toss, it's Gurley. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Now Brees on 3rd down. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Back deep for the AFC, the Jets' Andre Roberts. This is taken at about the 14. We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return. And the AFC will take over 1st and 10. Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Shotgun snap to Mahomes, and it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. For Patrick Mahomes, what a season he had. First as a full-time starter, and he goes over 5,000 yards, 50 touchdowns, and rewarded with his first Pro Bowl.
And think about if you're in Kansas City, the organization, the team, the city, how well are you set up for future years with that youngster as your quarterback? Not only are the guys on the team excited about it, think about free agents thinking about where they might want to play. If you're a free agent receiver, you're thinking Kansas City.
That's going to go as a loss of a full 8 yards. And it sets him back for 2nd down. Here's Connor. Bobby Wagner of Seattle. He'll get credited for the tackle.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the AFC in possession of the football to start quarter number 2. Now here's Mahomes as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. Well, you know, it's hard for some of these guys to get on the same page because they've only been practicing together for a week, but these two, I think they're pretty familiar.
I would say so, right? You go back to OTAs, mini camps, preseason camp, games, the whole deal. They ought to know each other pretty well, and in an all-star game like this, key situations, you find someone like that who you know will be exactly where you think they're supposed to be.
Brees in the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. From the gun, it's Breeze. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for good yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now the New York Giants star playing in the Pro Bowl as a rookie, Saquon Barkley. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard after the 36. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Play action. Breeze. Now the pressure gets home, and the AFC comes up with a sack. Getting the sack, the big D tackle, Geno Atkins.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fade.
A first throw for the backup, Wilson. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Yeah.
He couldn't hold on through the contact.
No, Jack said it.
Kelsey, the
Jack
intended
had him.
receiver there. And now it's 2nd
Not
down.
them just playing the opening game of the game.
The history of this Pro Bowl game. There was an all-star game going all the way back to 1939.
So I didn't know when you were going to be home.
It became called the Pro Bowl in, I think, 1951.
You're exactly right. And that game was played out in L.A. in the same stadium where the L.A. Rams currently play. And back then they split it into conferences, the American Conference versus the National Conference. The American Conference won 28-27. MVP of the game, quarterback Otto Graham, nickname Automatic.
And it's complete to Kelsey. Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Mahomes now to throw. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. So he got free at one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Now the AFC going to take a timeout. It's their second, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And he gets it to his KC running mate. That's Tyreek Hill. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And Myers able to knock it through. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0.
Well, no surprise there. Extremely reliable during the regular season. Bailed his team out time and again. Knocks another one through, this time in the Pro Bowl.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one taken from the 7.
Let's go.
So we're at halftime. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. He's going to be stopped here with a penalty marker on the field. I'm not sure what this is about. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the back. Keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds.